here the game is about the mental shortcuts or the heuristics. Now comes the question that how that heuristic can be developed. So suppose there is a student and he is studying about something. So studying means he is transferring some information to his mind brain system. Here is the brain of the student and here is the mind. And due to the transfer of this information, he is developing certain patterns using those information. Because if you read something, if you study something, you are just absorbing the information from that source. And there is a system inside you by virtue of which patterns are being developed. You study one thing and you have a feeling of certain sort, and when you study another thing, then you link those feelings or those patterns, that makes a sort of neural network or the network of the patterns. So in this way the patterns are developed. Now when you study something, suppose you study for 2 hours, so in those 2 hours you have developed certain patterns, let's say 50 patterns you have developed. Now the thing is that heuristic means, suppose this is the grid of patterns. After studying, suppose you develop these are about 50 patterns, and each pattern is stored in a certain way. So heuristics means accessing patterns randomly. You can access any pattern, let's say name them 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and so on. Now what a normal student do is that he goes sequentially, he access first pattern, then second, then third. That consumes less energy, you are more comfortable with that, but at the same time it consumes more time, it is less efficient and often traps you in thoughts and you are unable to conclude to come to the result. So heuristics means using the mind brain system to access any pattern randomly which is only required for solving a particular question. For example, in this particular question only this information is sufficient to solve it. So if you are able to solve this question, then you don't need to bear the brunt of complex processes, calculations and all that. So that is why only certain specific students are able to produce optimized result by working for the same hours. So it's not the number of hours that you work, it is the use of the patterns, the use of heuristics, and which is a very complex